Hi there. I want to talk about a skill that I think is essential and very, very important. And raising my three kids, I decided to really practice this skill, and it has changed my life. For those of you who don't know me, I am Wynn Harwood, and I help parents grow and I help kids grow. Because I think it's a great opportunity to grow ourselves when we're raising kids. For me, it was one of the greatest rewards of being a parent to three kids who are now adults. And so the skill I'm talking about is deep breathing. I think it's essential for effective parenting because our children have a fundamental need for a calm, engaged, focused parent. And, deep breathing can prevent us from doing things that we might regret when we're under stress and feeling anxious. So, we don't want to have regrets. And there's a fine line between an upset parent and an abusive parent. I mean, we all make mistakes. But when I realized how helpful deep breathing is and how it can help me be the parent that I want to be and the parent that my child needs, it made a huge difference. So here's an effective exercise that I'll share with you that I still use, that I really appreciate. And here it is. So the next time you're upset, you feel stressed, you are getting triggered, do this, okay? Do this. So this is the exercise. I'll describe it right now. So the exercise is we take a deep breath in, and when we take a deep breath in, we say, I am safe, I am okay. And then breathe out slowly, I can handle this. Okay, so let's do it together. So we're going to breathe in deeply. I'll say the words out loud. It's harder for me to do it and say it, but I'll say the words out loud when you breathe in. And by the way, when you breathe in deeply, hold it for a short time and then breathe out with your mouth open like, I can handle this. And breathe out more slowly than you took the air in. That helps the nervous system to really calm down. And you cannot be stressed if you do this. I recommend doing it 3 to 5 times, but it's how, until you feel calm, keep doing it, even if there's interruptions in between the repetition. And I'm going to give an example of it after, okay? So, so here, we'll just practice this. Again, I'm going to say breathe in, and you just breathe in and say these words to yourself, okay? Okay, breathe in. I am safe. I am okay. Breathe out. I can handle this. Do it one more time and see if you feel calm after, okay? Breathe in. I am safe. I am okay. Breathe out. I can handle this. So, the next time you're getting triggered, imagine, I just thought I'd share this story to show you how it can work. So imagine that you are in your car, you're at the bus stop that's going to bring your kindergarten child home, and you're just waiting for the bus to arrive. And with you is your oldest child is coming home in the bus, and with you is your youngest child. And so, you're in the car and you're thinking, that's the thing, you see, our minds really can take us to an ugly place, actually. I like the saying that, I like to say that when you make friends with your mind, you make a friend of yourself. So, you start thinking and you're probably feeling, let's pretend that you're feeling good because you took care of a number of things on your to-do list today. It was your day off from work and you took care of that. You played with your youngest child, and you're happy about that. And you organized for supper, except that there's a bit of a time crunch here because you realize that you don't have everything you need for supper and you have to make a quick trip to the grocery store. And this is like 3:15 and it gets traffic can get kind of heavy at that time. That's when it starts. So you're thinking about how this bus needs to be on time so you can get everything in so that you can get your supper on time and you'll be ready for a meeting that you have to attend after supper. So, you're waiting, and then you start to look at your phone to see the time, and you're thinking, I hope this bus is on time. And sure enough, the bus comes along, and the bus is on time, and so you get out of the car, and you're on your way, and you can see your child getting off the bus, and your child looks very unhappy. And you're like, uh-oh, now what? And then, your child runs to you and is talking to you, and you're thinking, I got to get going in the car. And so, this is when you do this exercise. You start breathing. You can listen to your child, and look at them as they're talking, but breathe in. I am safe. I am okay. I can handle this, and just nobody even knows what you're doing, right? And if they do, they're going to ask you, and you can teach them this exercise. So never be ashamed of doing this. And you may be more obvious doing it when you first start. Like now, I can do it. People don't even know I'm doing it. But just do that. And then if your child needs you to interact, say, honey, let's go to the car, okay? And you can talk more about it. And you've got your two children by the hand, and you're breathing in. I am safe. I am okay. I can handle this. And you open up the car doors, and you're not talking, you're just guiding the kids. If you have to talk, you talk, but if you can, just take another deep breath. If you take by the third one, you're starting to feel better, I'm almost sure of it. And then you get in the car and you start the car, or maybe you just turn to your child and say, do you want to tell me a bit more about it? And let them talk about it. And you say, oh, I'm sorry, you empathize, you're calm now. What this exercise does, it lessens your stress, and it, you feel more calm, you feel more balanced, you feel more present, you feel more focused. And this is, you don't have much time with this school-age child. You only have from this time until they go to bed. It's a very short time. So if we can be present to our children, and if we can accomplish that by deep breathing, then, why not? Why not? I would say, after practicing this with my children, and I did teach my children, and I have another exercise I'm going to teach in another video, but by practicing it has actually changed my life, so that now deep breathing is fundamental to my life. It's just a foundational part of my life. And people do ask me, how come you seem so calm all the time? Like most things, it's not an accident. I worked at it, I still work at it, and I keep up this practice the best I can. And I just feel better about how I'm responding to others, if they're upset or they're angry at me or whatever, because I'm not so reactive, And deep breathing is almost magical. Until next time.